Melissa, can you please tell your sisters, your mom, your aunt to not tweet about me?
They don't tweet about you.
I've seen it, okay?
Show it to me. Then you show it to me.
And the thing
They
is,
don't tweet about
Melissa,
you ever. They say nothing but positive things.
Melissa, you can either say,
Ever.
listen,
They would never.
Tell them not to get involved.
You
Teresa,
show it to
you
me
have
and
a
then I'll bring
problem.
it to them.
Listen to me, you have a problem. Let's solve the problem.
Okay.
You have a choice to either say, listen, I cannot control what my sisters or my mother do. If they tweet about
But
you.
they don't.
Okay, but here's the
they don't.
thing. You can either say, I hear what you're saying. If you see it, maybe
And
it's
guess
there.
what? If they did,
Yeah.
guess what? If someone hurts Melania, I hope Gia tweets
That's
about
right.
them and says, I hate
I
you.
agree.
I bet you you're going to want that Gia to tweet for that
Hold on.
Melania or that Adriana.
Julia, this is how confident we are. I see it, I go like this. Okay, next.
That's what I do.
Okay.
I never tweet back.
Do I go like,
never
oh
engage.
my God, Pete,
But
Julia,
I
I just tweeted
never,
about
but that's what I'm saying. I never engage, ever.
But I'm just telling you.
So I want you to just hear what you're saying. While you're saying that, you were saying that, look, Melissa's not as strong as you. I don't know through this circumstance if that's actually true. Sometimes people are strong in one area and weaker in another. But what I'm hearing Teresa say is that she's weak to those tweets. That those tweets affect her deeply.
She doesn't like anyone to ever say one negative
I
thing
know,
about her.
and that
because
must
I
be
have
awful.
nothing. But I constantly have people in her circle saying negative things about me.
Can you get that, Teresa? Do you get that? You get it.
My parents, our daughter was born, right? And what about the office with the key, what you did? You did a lot of things that weren't nice that if we did it to
But
you.
I explained that.
I'm just saying, Teresa. You
Yeah,
have
okay,
to
so
think.
you want to bring it out? We should
You
say
have to
it.
have an open
We
mind.
should say
to
it.
There's just things
This is
that
what
make
happened.
me feel like an outsider.
My parents had, it was their house.
I was working downstairs.
I had
Right.
an office in the basement
Right.
downstairs.
Okay. Their office was downstairs. My mom, Melissa said a few times to my mom, I left my garage open. Yeah, hold on. Let me talk and then you guys. I left my garage open at my house. She would say this to my mother.
I would say that?
Yeah, that you left the garage open or the garage door.
All right, go ahead.
Like so, my
At my
mother.
own house?
Yeah, your own house in Franklin Lakes.
Okay.
So my mother used to be like, oh my God, she leaves the door open. About her house. Thank God, they live in a good neighborhood, nothing happened, whatever.
Yeah.
So my father gave Melissa the key to her house upstairs. I don't even have the key to my mom's house upstairs. My mom it was her house. Like that's her, upstairs it's her house. My mom said to me, maybe my mom shouldn't have said, but she did. I'm her daughter. She said to me, I don't feel comfortable Melissa having the key because she leaves the door open. They had other people
At my
besides
own
Melissa
house.
going into the office in
I
and
get
out.
that.
So-
And what's the problem with
So
that?
they
They were all going on a family vacation without Joe and I. We were working, okay? So I worked every day in that office. My mother-in-law and father-in-law lived upstairs for me, and I'd be downstairs working. My father-in-law
We gotta
gave
book
me the
this.
key so that my father-in-law gave me the key so that when they're on vacation, I can warm up Antonia's bottles because I used to take her to work with me. So I could warm up her bottles in the microwave when they were away on vacation. I said, thank you, I had the key. It's my mother-in-law, it's my father-in-law. I work there every day. Teresa came to me and asked me for the key back and said, we're going on vacation and we don't want you to have the key to the upstairs while we're away. I took it as an insult.
And I would. And we need to just bookmark that because we can't sit here and rehash over and over and over again.
Obviously, we haven't gotten along in a long time.
You have to spend time with the people you love.
Right.
That's why this happens.
No, but
Just the way Melissa has to spend time with Teresa too.
Maybe you felt like I didn't want to hang with you every day.
Not
Maybe,
every day.
well, go to lunch or whatever, often outside of like our family.
Like I feel like you never wanted to, I only had Gia at the time. And you never wanted to spend time with just me and Gia.
No,
That's how I felt. Like you never wanted to get close to Gia. And I think that's why, but
I
I'm
never
just,
wanted to get close to you.
But
I
I'm
used
just
to
saying,
play
I
with
used
Gia
to,
every time
but
at
I'm
her
just saying,
house.
I wanted
Do
us
you
to
want me
hang
to tell
out.
you why then? Because a couple times that we used to come to your house and I would play with Gia and I'll never forget the day you took Gia and we bought her a camera and we came home with the camera and we were still not married yet. And we were playing with Gia and the camera and me and Gia were playing model. So I was posing and I was the model and Gia was the photographer and we were taking pictures. And then she was posing and I was taking pictures. And we were like this. And you looked at Gia, and she was only maybe, she had to be 5 years old, that's it, maybe 4. You looked at her and you said, with these eyes that I felt so uncomfortable, and you said, don't you want to take pictures of mommy? And I was like, I didn't know. You made me feel like I was completely off
so
turf
then why,
playing with
I don't
her that
remember
way.
that. Why
You
didn't
were
you
upset
ask
with her
me?
that she was having a good time with me almost. And I was like, whoa. And I just backed off.